Quentin. Hey, how are you? Welcome back.
Well, thank you. It's good to be back.
It's been 3 weeks of vacation, and we haven't seen each other, and we're going to come right back into a really cool comparison. So welcome, everybody. It's Paul here at Music Villa, Bozeman, Montana, and I'm with Quentin King, and we have a really cool thing today.
Yeah.
We're going to kind of try 3 different jumbos, okay? You've heard me say this before when we're talking about a J-200, which is a Gibson guitar.
Everybody should own one.
Everyone should own one. I just love that guitar. It's kind of the king of the jumbos, I believe. But other people make them as well. Guild makes a wonderful jumbo. Taylor makes a wonderful jumbo. And they're all, this is kind of cool because they're all maple. They're all relatively the same body shape. And it's just going to be fun to hear the differences. So let's talk about them.
So, okay, well, I'll just pull this guy off.
That's the Guild F-55.
So just pick this one up. And as we said in the individual feature for this guitar, it's got room to spare on the bottom. It's just really big and nice and open and just depth. Again, I compared it like, like hollering down a cavern where it just sounds big.
That's the maple back and side. Spruce top, which all these are. So they're very similar. Now we'll have the specs on each guitar on the site. So we've already done individual videos of all these, but this will be a nice kind of just thing to talk about and tell me what you think. And
yeah, you bet.
We'll
you bet. So
I'm
again, as I mentioned when we were just doing this one, I think the neat thing about jumbos and because maple, in my experience and ear, tends to have a MIDI, very kind of projective kind of influence on the guitars. Having the maple with the jumbo gives you this wonderful synergy between the depth and volume of the larger body with the projection and clarity of the maple that you get, especially when you're going up the neck. So it sounds just really crisp.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so that's this guy. Plays very well. And this is, of course,
the classic standard.
This is the benchmark, I guess. So hopefully it's coming through the mic, not affecting EQs or anything. What you're hearing is hopefully a good capture of what we're hearing in the room. Again, same thing, a lot of depth. But with the clarity. Clarity moving up the neck. Very playable. And you know what I think is, I think some people might be, maybe intimidated is not the right word, but they might feel initially that the jumbo is just too unwieldy. It's big. You got to kind of curl your arm around. It's not as comfortable for somebody who might be of a smaller stature.
Sure.
But I believe anybody can get comfortable with any guitar, especially when it sounds this good. You're going to be driven to conform around it.
Change your seat. Maybe you don't sit on the couch and you have to kind of sit up differently, or you stand up and use a strap.
Improve your posture so you're not like slouched over so much. But this one, again, same thing. Now I would say, and maybe the viewers will think differently, but I'd say this has depth, but I'd say this one has a little bit more low end. This one has a little bit more of that kind of focused middle EQ. Still plenty of depth, but this one has definitely got some boom on it. But let's let's switch it out with the Taylor.
And you always get one that's a little different than another. Even if you have 5 of these, one's going to have a little different.
No, this is.
So that's a Taylor.
What's the
that
back
is the
here?
618. That's flame maple back and sides.
It's flame maple, okay.
And it's just got a nice. It's got the nice little stain to it.
Okay, so this one again, very much like the Guild. I don't want to blow out the mic, but you can hear it. It's there. It's there. That depth. It's a loud guitar.
Each one's a little different. It's kind of interesting. They're all.
And again, clarity up top. Very playable. This one, obviously, I think it's clear from just looking at it. It's a little bit smaller on the lower bout, I guess, if you looked at the specs.
I didn't look at the exact specs.
But it feels a little smaller. I can wrap around it.
Yeah.
But Taylor, we say this of every Taylor. It's very, very playable. I do like the flat finish better on the back of the neck. It feels, a little sticky when it's got a high gloss or something, or lacquer. But man, this thing sounds really nice. Now this is, you can tell by the white nut here.
It's a regular.
This is not a V brace.
Right,
this is a regular old X brace, but.
Yep, they have not moved to the V-brace to that model yet. They only have it in the Grand Auditorium and the Grand Concert.
Yeah. No, this is fantastic.
Cool. Guitar. Well, let's maybe we'll go to the end. So we've got Taylor 618E with pickup, the Guild F-55, and then the classic J-200. So it's a nice little comparison. They're all different. They're all great. It's just which one is going to fit what you're doing and what you're. They all have a kind of a unique characteristic. So we'll get to the end and we'll kind of do a side by side and let you hear them close up. Thanks, Quentin.
You bet.
All right, thanks for watching.